Imagine a 7-year-old boy opening a pack of baseball cards and finding a Hank Aaron trading card inside. The excitement was unbelievable. Thus began the lifetime love of collecting baseball cards. In the United States and Canada, there are over 3 million baseball card collectors of all ages. The first cards came out in the late 1880s, packed as a prize in boxes of cigarettes, but was later packed with gum. In the 1880s, when collecting was hugely popular, people purchased gum packs but threw away the gum to keep the cards. Therefore, companies stopped packaging gum with ball cards. I was that 7-year-old boy and have been collecting cards for the past 38 years. I have well over 400,000 cards in my collection. That's just a few of them. As a hobby, card collecting helps me deal with stress and gives me a sense of pleasure and accomplishment. While collecting baseball cards is a relaxing hobby, creating an organization system for your card collection is essential. 3 important ideas to keep in mind when collecting are how much to invest, choosing the type of card to collect, and storage options for your cards. First, we'll begin a card collection by knowing how much you want to invest. When I started collecting, packs were about 35 cents each. These are just a couple. Now, they are $3 and higher per pack, depending on the company you use. My collection is approximately $60,000. However, major collectors can range in the millions. A positive point is that the amount of money spent by the collector is totally up to the person and what they can afford. The second question is, what type of card do I want to collect? One must decide if they are going to collect sports cards or non-sports cards, a specific team, a specific player, or a combination of cards. Next, a person should choose which card company to buy cards from. The 2 major baseball card companies today are Topps and Upper Deck. Personally, I choose Topps. This is just one set. Baseball cards can be purchased online or in major retail stores like Walmart or Target. Or you may be lucky to find a trading card store, which are few and far between. They can be bought by the pack or by the set. The set is every single card that is printed that year for that particular set. The last, but probably the most important question is, how will I store my cards? Organization is key. First, decide how you want to organize your cards, by the player, by the team, or even by the set. Next, one must choose to either use binders or boxes. Binders are the books behind me. Boxes, of course, are boxes. Binders allow the collector to see the front and back of their cards through clear pages that protect the cards for a lifetime. Most binders are 2 or 3 inches thick and hold roughly 60 to 100 plastic sheets. Each sleeve can hold from 1 to 9 cards, depending on the sleeve. If you double up to 18. I do not recommend because the cards will rub against each other. The only con with the binders is that by putting the cards in the sleeves, you take a chance of bending the cards and therefore losing the value. On the other hand, boxes are easy storage and holds between 300 to 5,000 cards, depending on the size of the box. A con for the box is that it can get moisture in them and destroy your cards, making them worthless. In conclusion, if you know how much money you want to invest, have decided on the type of card or cards to collect, and determined the storage option best suited for you, you are now ready to begin your card collection adventure. Remember, the amount of money spent is totally determined by the hobbyist, so it can be as little or as much as you want. Card collecting offers you a chance to relax, de-stress, and returns you to a childhood when the only big question was what time the Braves played. The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City houses the largest public collection given to the museum by collector Jefferson Burdick in the 1960s. On February 27, 2007, the famous 1909 T206 Honest Wegner tobacco card sold for $2.35 million in the Los Angeles auction. Can you guess who once owned this card? The Holy Grail of baseball cards was once owned by the great hockey player Wayne Gretzky. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your hobby.